Hi everybody. Hello. It's me back again. I thought I'll make a quick video about statistics. Last time I made a video, I wasn't able to cover statistics in my last video, so I thought I'll make one about the same right now. I have these statistics coming out of my older journal, I guess from 2023. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll cover some articles from my older journal. Yeah. I made a couple of videos recently and uploaded them on YouTube. One was made in last week of December when I came back from the hills. I made the whole video about my experience out in the wild, into the woods, up in the hills. That's what my video from last week of December 2024 was about. And I made another video in second week of January 2025, where I discussed with you guys about climate change, a sustainable way of living. I connected with you guys in person in that video. Also shared with you guys how my New Year's was. Yeah. So I thought I'll make another quick video about statistics. Yeah. So right now we are in third week of January 2025. It's late Wednesday night at my end. Work is fine. It's taken care of somehow. It's going smooth. It's okay. Like we're also very busy these days, and all the planning. We have big event coming up last week of January at our place. Like big family gathering, all the good food, Bollywood music, Punjabi music. Yeah, that's what the upcoming event is all about. I'm quite excited for that. Yeah, we have quite hectic schedule these days. Like just making all the preparations. Oh, so sup with everybody. Sup with everybody out there. I'm sure all is good. All is great with all of you out there. Life is good with me, can't complain. I'm very much enjoying the cold weather these days. Like, I love my blanket. Yeah. I love my woolen clothes. I love this weather, yeah. So, all is good with me. All is good. Yeah. It's late Wednesday night. I don't know. I don't have anything planned for the weekend yet, but let's see how it goes. Like I'm in full, you know, party mode these days. I just need a fucking reason to go out and party. Just since I came back from trip, just came back since I came back from the hills, been going all crazy. Yeah, life is good. Life is good. So yeah, like I told you before, this video is about the statistics. So I'll just get started with the statistics from my journal. I'll just read some of the articles from my journal. I'll just give them a read, and they're very much self-explanatory. Just allow me a moment. Let me crank up the music. These are mantras, these are mantras that I'm playing, coming from uh, Vedas, yeah, all the sacred texts. That's where these underground mantras are coming from. It's all psychedelic music. Well, let's keep it going. Let's get started with the uh, journal reading. Okay, so this is one of my older journals, like I told you before. Uh, so let's get started. This is what it says, the very first article. Uh, Says Tesla, a global pioneer in electric cars, produces beautiful luxury electric cars, but even its cheapest model will cost probably $41,000 in our country. So it will be irrelevant for the mass market and compete with high end rivals like Mercedes Benz for a small upper niche market. Yeah. So this is just this is about Tesla, like electric vehicles. Oh, they're great cars. They're great cars. Uh, uh, it's about Tesla, like how much, like they're gonna cost us in our market over here, and how it's like so much irrelevant for mass market just because of the high prices. I'll compete with high-end rivals like Mercedes Benz, which has a small upper niche market, and its cheapest model will cost around $41,000. Yeah, that's it from this article. It was a small paragraph. Let's move on to the next article. This is about Apple. It says Apple iPhones are assembled in India by three of its giant component suppliers: Foxconn, Wistron, and Pegatron. In the last fiscal year, Apple assembled $7 billion worth of iPhones in India, of which phones worth $5 billion were exported. The company plans to increase the production to $20 billion in 2 years' time, of which maybe four-fifths will be exported. That is about Apple manufacturing iPhones in India. Like how its giant component suppliers, which are Foxconn, Wistron, and Pegatron. Like how Apple assembled $7 billion worth of iPhones in the country in the last fiscal year, of which worth $5 billion were exported, and it has further plans to increase production to $20 billion in 2 years' time, of which four-fifths will be exported. Yeah, this is about iPhone production in India. How such a revolutionary product, how it has been such a revolutionary phone, uh, like how they're assembling iPhones in India from taking supplies from these giant suppliers, and then exporting these phones from India. And they further have plans to increase production to $20 billion in 2 years' time. Yeah, that's it from this article, guys. Again, this is a small paragraph. Let's keep it going. The next article, it says new parliament building incorporates symbols from across religions such as Hinduism, Islam, Jainism, Christianity, and Sikhism. Carvings of different cultures that have enriched Indian civilization are used here. The national bird peacock, national flower lotus, banyan tree, and many other symbols of pride have also been integrated in its design. Yeah, the small paragraph says about our latest parliament building, new parliament building, uh, like how it recently came up and how it incorporates symbols from across religions such as Hinduism, Islam, Jainism, Christianity, and Sikhism. Let's keep it going. Says new parliament building has been designed by Indian architect, built by an Indian firm, and it has taken the hard work of 7,000 Indian laborers. It's truly an Indian parliament made for Indians by Indians. This is a chance that comes around once in a century or two. Yeah. The cost of the project was $110 million. Yeah, this is again some more details about the new parliament building, like how it's been designed by Indian architect and built by an Indian firm, which was Tata's, and it has taken the hard work of 7,000 Indian laborers, and the cost of the project was $110 million. Yeah, this was it from this article, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Next article now. This has a bit more details, so I'll just give it a read. This is about, you know, American universities, how US has such a big hub for education. Yeah, so all the details. It says to understand how public funded institutions in the United States are expanding without compromising on quality, we need to look at their financial model. In many prestigious public funded universities in the US, revenue is derived from four main sources such as tuition fee, government subsidies and grants, overheads earned on sponsored research projects, and endowments, philanthropic contributions, and other income like royalties on intellectual property. So these were the sources of income, like four main sources of revenue for these uh, public funded institutions, and the sources were tuition fee, government subsidies and grants, overheads earned on sponsored research projects, and endowments. Also, philanthropic contributions and other income like royalties on intellectual property. Further, it says faculty members are evaluated based on the research dollars they bring, with sponsored projects also supporting PhD programs. Government policies and the societal culture encourage philanthropic contributions, which can help launch new initiatives and create centers of excellence. Yeah. So it says faculty members are evaluated based on research dollars they bring, with sponsored projects also supporting PhD programs. So like I told you before, like I myself have been to American school. Like I did my undergraduate from an American school, so we had few doctors, uh, like few faculty members who were known for all the funding they bring in along with them. Such as I had this Dr. Little, uh, who used to who used to teach us this course. Uh, yeah, the course was called Material Engineering. It was about composites, polymers, uh, and all the engineering materials and their complex properties. like all the theoretical details. So yeah, uh, it's about the same, uh, like how United States is such a big hub of education for study abroad program, like for students who wants to pursue study abroad program, like countries such as United States, UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand. These are English speaking countries. So life is again not a big challenge. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's see what else do I have. Okay, now I have details about um, affluent Indians, I'll say. Affluent Indians in the United States, uh, who are on non-immigrant status. It says in the previous fiscal year, 300,000 Indians had successfully obtained H-1B visas, which was 74% of the total visas approved in 2021. In contrast, 50,000 Chinese, 12% of total, had obtained H-1B visas. In recent years, Indians have continued to bag more than 70% of the H-1B visas issued by USCIS. The total number of H-1B applications approved in fiscal 2022 for workers in computer-related occupations was 291,000, or 66% of total approved applications. The median compensation of beneficiaries with approved petitions increased by 9.3% from $108,000 in fiscal year 2021 to $118,000 in fiscal year 2022. Further says international students continued to be significant chunk of those who successfully made a transition from F1 visa to H1B visas. Yeah, this is about H1B program that United States hold. Uh, like how come uh, in 2021 300,000 Indians had successfully obtained H1B visas, which was 74% of total visas approved. And then 50,000 Chinese had obtained H-1B visas, which was 12% of the total. It further says Indians have continued to bag more than 70% of the H-1B visas issued by USCIS. Further says median compensation of beneficiaries, how it increased to $118,000 in fiscal year 2022. Yeah, that's it from this article, guys. I have a lot of friends uh, who I'm in touch with. Like when I was myself in the United States back in the day, like it's been more than a decade now since I came back. Uh, like when I was myself in the United States, I had a lot of friends I went to school with, and like upon graduation, like these students, like upon graduation, like my friends were looking for job opportunities in the market, and based on how hard the job market was back in the day, people started working, and that's how they transition from F1 visa to H1B visas once they are hired by an organization and the organization is sponsoring their visa. uh, so I had a lot of friends who were on H1B visas, And yeah, uh, so this is it from this article, guys. This is it from this article. I think I'll move on to the next article now. It says India's ultra high net worth individuals with net worth over $30 million are estimated to rise by 58% in 5 years, from 12,000 in 2022 to 19,000 individuals in 2027. India's billionaire population is expected to go up from 161 individuals to 195 individuals in the same period. The number of Indian high net worth individuals with asset value over $1 million, which was 800,000 in 2022, will also rise to 1.65 million at an impressive 107% in the 5-year period. Okay, yeah. So I just gave this article a read. It says, our country's ultra high net worth individuals with net worth over $30 million are estimated to rise by 58% in 5 years. So in year 2022, there were 12,000 people with net worth over $30 million, and they are estimated to rise from 12,000 individuals to 19,000 individuals by year 2027. Further says, billionaire population of a country. Like in year 2022, we had 161 individuals who were billionaires in our countries. And there are estimated to have, and we are estimated to have 195 individuals who will be billionaires by year 2027. Further says the number of Indian high net worth individuals with asset value of over $1 million. Over here we have figure of 800,000 in year 2022. So high net worth individuals with asset value of over $1 million. There were around 800 such people. 800,000 such people, I mean, in year 2022. And in 5 years, by 2027, we will have 1.65 million people. With asset value of over $1 million, which is 107% growth. %107% rise, I'll say. Yeah. Further says, in year 2022, the global population of ultra high net worth individuals declined after a record climb in year 2021, as the investment portfolio of ultra wealthy was impacted by economic slowdowns, rate hikes, and rising geopolitical uncertainties. So, in the year 2022, the global population of ultra high net worth individuals declined by 3.8% because their investment portfolio was impacted. The investment portfolio of ultra wealthy was impacted by economic slowdowns, rate hikes, and rising geopolitical uncertainties. This article was all about, wealthy people, ultra high net worth individuals, billionaires, high net worth individuals. Yeah. So we had all the figures, We had all the figures. Oh. Let's keep it going, guys. Whoa. Yeah. I have a couple of more articles to go. I'll give them a read real quick. Over here I have few quotations from some scholars. So I'm gonna give their quotations a read. I have 4 or 5 quotations. The first one says, "Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle." Yeah, it says strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. Said by Napoleon Hill. We have another quotation. It says, "Strength and wisdom are not opposing values." Says strength and wisdom are not opposing values. Said by Bill Clinton. Okay. So the next one says, "It is not what you look at that matters, it is what you see." It says, "It is not what you look at that matters, it is what you see." The next one says, "A good navy is not a provocation to war, it is the surest guarantee of peace." Said by Roosevelt. Says, "A good navy is not a provocation to war, it is the surest guarantee of peace." Said by Roosevelt. And then I have last quotation. It says, "To find fault is easy, to do better may be difficult." Yeah, funny one again. It says, "To find fault is easy, to do better may be difficult." Yeah, so I thought I'll bring these quotations, as well from my journal. I wanted to try my hands on them. Let's keep it going. I'll wrap this video up pretty soon. Maybe 5-7 minutes more, and I'll just wrap this up. Yeah. The next article says that the meth trade's epicenter is South Asia, with Afghanistan emerging as a huge source. This month, the UN Office on Drugs and Crime highlighted the surge in meth trafficking in Afghanistan, which was earlier a big source of heroin supply. The problem source is Afghanistan's descent into a narco state, where illegal drugs have emerged as the single largest economic sector. According to European Foundation for South Asian Studies, illicit products and their supply chain keep constant keep constantly evolving. Yeah, this is about this Breaking Bad drug, meth. It says it's meth. It says its trade's epicenter is South Asia, with Afghanistan emerging as a huge source. It says it was the big source of heroin supply as well earlier. It says that Afghanistan has. It says that the problem source is Afghanistan descent into a narco state, where illegal drugs have emerged as the single largest economic sector. Okay, so this article is about illicit material and their trafficking and the source they're coming from. Oh, yeah. Let's keep it going. This is the last article I have for this video, and we're gonna wrap this up. Oh, just a sec, guys. Let me change the tracks on my freaking car. What just happened? Okay. Okay, this is probably a better one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so I just switched the track. I don't know what happened out there. Oh. Well, let's keep it going. This is the last article I have for this video from a journal. It says for almost 40 years now, cannabis cultivation has been a crime in India. But that has never stopped farmers in parts of Himachal's Kullu, Chamba, Shimla, Mandi, Kangra, and one more district. It says, for almost 40 years now, cannabis cultivation has been a crime in our country. Uh, but then there are certain districts where farmers have never stopped the cultivation and they earn incentive from them. It says that plans to legalize the plant for medical and industrial use. It says legal cannabis will eradicate the drug mafia. Further says if legalized, cannabis will overtake the state's apple industry in terms of revenue. Further says that around 4,000 kg of charas or hashish has been seized in the state in the past decade. But former Narcotics Control Bureau officer says hundreds of tons of charas or hashish is smuggled out annually from 6 Himachal districts. Further says that legalization will increase the state revenue by $50 million annually. This is about cannabis cultivation in our country, how it's been a crime for almost 40 years, but then there are certain districts where farmers still cultivate them. And then about legalization, how it can be used for medical and industrial use, and how legal cannabis will eradicate the drug mafia. Also, if legalized, cannabis will overtake the state's apple industry in terms of revenue. Further says that almost 4,000 kg of uh, hashish has been seized in the state in the past decade, but hundreds of tons of hashish is smuggled out annually from these districts. Says legalization will increase state revenue by $50 million annually. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. It says that cultivation of industrial and medical cannabis is legal in Uttarakhand, while controlled cultivation is allowed in some districts. Further says globally, around 50 countries have legalized cannabis for medical use. Uruguay was the first country to legalize the production, distribution, and consumption of recreational cannabis in 2013, and Thailand, the first Asian country to do so in 2022. Recreational use of cannabis is also allowed in Canada, Georgia, Luxembourg, Malta, Mexico, and South Africa. In the United States, 23 states have allowed recreational use of cannabis. So these are more details from this article about cannabis. How cultivation of industrial and medical cannabis is legal in this state in our country, and globally speaking, around 50 countries have legalized cannabis for medical use. Uruguay was the first country to legalize the production, distribution, and consumption of recreational cannabis in 2013, and Thailand, the first Asian country to do so in 2022. Yeah. Also says recreational use of cannabis is also allowed in Canada, Georgia, Luxembourg, Malta, Mexico, and South Africa. And in the United States, 23 states have allowed recreational use of cannabis. So that's it from this article, guys. That's it from this article. These are all the articles I wanted to bring up in this video, and I think whatever I have prepared for this video, I have given it a try. I've given it a try in this video, and it's all taken care of for right now. Like I told you before, I'll make a video about statistics, and I was just reading one of my older journals, and I'm sure like excite you guys out there with all these uh, interesting figures and mind-boggling facts. So that's it for right now, guys. We covered I guess 7-8 topics. We covered around 7 to 8 topics in this video. That was more than enough, I guess. We had a lot of time. So what I'll do now is I'll just wrap this video up. I'll just bring it a halt. I bring it on halt, and I'll just upload it on YouTube, and I'm sure like you guys will like this video. Yeah. Bye bye, guys. Have a good one. Take care.